Hello, and welcome to DuraChoice's product series. Today we're going to talk about the vacuum gauges and vacuum compound pressure gauges. The vacuum gauges and vacuum compound pressure gauges have a PSI range from negative 30 atmospheric pressure to 0 atmospheric pressure. They also go to 30 PSI, 50 PSI, 100 PSI, 160 PSI in both liquid-filled and dry gauges. The vacuum gauges are an option of the dry utility gauges and the oil-filled pressure gauges. The dry utility vacuum gauges come in center back mounts and lower mounts. The dry utility gauge, PA, has a black steel casing. The liquid-filled, PB, has a stainless steel case with brass internal and connection, or they come in all stainless steel internal and connections, PS. They are all rated for water, oil, and gas. The vacuum gauges can be used with vacuum pumps, test engine performance, brewing, and petrochemicals. It is also used in hydraulics and pneumatic industry, agricultural industry, pharmaceutical industry, and food industry. The dry utility vacuum gauge comes in 1.5 inch, 2 inch, or 2.5 inch dowel sizes with crimped casing. It has a dual scale PSI bar and the movement is copper alloy. They come in a steel case for protection in harsh environments. The connection is copper alloy that comes in either center back mount or lower mount. It's an MPT connection that comes in 1/8 of an inch for 1.5 dowel size and 1/4 of an inch for 2 inch and 2.5 inch dowel size. The MPT connection is copper alloy on the dry gauge and oil-filled liquid and all stainless on the stainless steel. It has a temperature range of negative 30 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The vacuum gauges are delicate. The oil-filled gauge can build up pressure and temperature changes that can affect the accuracy of the gauge. It can be reset or vent by releasing the internal pressure by opening DuraChoice's specially designed vent by pulling the pin for 30 seconds. The gauge should point to 0 once this process is done. This was another addition to our product series. We hope you learn more about the features of this product. Join us again for the next video.